So Bill Maher had a guest on that looked a lot like Howard Stern, but it actually was an old woman named Fran something. And I'm presuming she was some kind of writer. Of course, it doesn't matter to me because it just, if I this is one of these things I've slowly figured out, that paying attention to writers that for some reason have not attracted you in the first place by their writing, it's like, why spend the time and energy? Well, it was very interesting what came up in this interview because of the way that the audience reacted in approval. Was that this guest, Fran, brought up, because of the nature of the Supreme Court now, and that she felt it, as she put it, Trump's harem, that what should be done is that the Supreme Court should be dissolved by Joe Biden because he has apparently such powers, which really made me, it was a very fascinating moment because this was obviously somebody of the educated class, quote unquote, speaking to the other members of the educated class, smarter people who know that all these other people who don't agree with them aren't as smart or educated. There's some kind of subtlety or nuance that we don't have or something. So you should just take out one of the tripartite, parts of the tripartite nature of our governance that keeps it in balance. You should just scrap the Constitution, really, is what she's saying. When things don't go her and Bill's way, you should just scrap the Constitution. Now, this is, I think, a stage at which we finally see, and this is really a moment, while somebody had brought up Gnosticism, I don't know, because I don't want to any longer suppose a structure on the universe. I've been kind of just going with the signs and symbols as the Kabbalistic rabbi. I had studied that tradition in a basic class. I want to kind of let the sign present itself. This is one of these, I have a feeling. I have a feeling there's moments like this that all you've got to do is make sure to bring it up. You just bring it up. Because I'm no longer, everyone has the internet. Everyone kind of gets what they're seeing there. Isn't it interesting that there's this group of people who live on the East Coast who just know better than everybody else everywhere? And you should just suspend the fucking Constitution. Because they don't like the people keep voting in a way that they don't like. Like they just want the law followed, and like they want the sovereignty of the nation protected and stuff, and who do these people think they are? We're funny people. We make funny things. We're the ha-ha people. And as the ha-ha people, we're telling you, no more balance of government. I love, of all groups of people, too. This is the part that then brings up the whole darker end of, let me just say, memes about ha-ha people. If anybody actually knows sort of an artificial construction that came out of ha-ha theology, the various signs of a civilized society, one of them is that they have a system of courts. It's one of the 7 signs of a nation or something like that. And that they have a system of adjudication. Because adjudication is really one of the oldest, we find, is one of the oldest things that is, a slab of, the Hammurabi? And so yeah, so adjudication is one of the oldest ideas that we have associated with prolonged civilized societies and highly developed ones. So it just isn't it ironic? The ha-ha pot smoking end, the pothead ha-has, they know maybe we don't need judges. Maybe in this case, like, and then so who's going to be running things then? What, the empty suits and the soldiery? I mean, like, it just it was so dumb, but so telling in its dumbness that I'm going to be rolling it around in my mind all day. Like, so how would things run if you didn't have a proper system of courts? Yeah, we see how things would run. It would run like how New York is run.